Yeah, he's doing way better. He was joking around with everybody tonight. I don't know why are you not popping up in my notifications? Oh, it's probably because I'm on this account. What's up, Mama Bear? My sunglasses I got at a popcorn shop in Plainfield, Indiana. It's this mom and pop little popcorn. They used to be in Brownsburg in like a very weird location, so I don't know how they got business, but I happened to come across it one day because in the front of their building, okay, so when you drive by, all you see is a lawnmower shop, right? And I needed to get my lawnmower. I needed to get that belt for my damn lawnmower, so I went there, hashtag Annie. And I kept smelling popcorn in there, and the guy at the lawn, he said, yeah, and behind us in the building is a mom and pop. They do all kinds of flavors of popcorn and shit. So when I left there, I went around the building and went and checked them out. They had really good popcorn. I was talking to them then, and they said that they would be moving to Plainfield. What's up, Miss King? And they did. Now they have a storefront that you can actually see from the road and shit. It's nice. And so they mainly sell popcorn, but she has this little area where she like makes things like jewelry and sells sunglasses and hats and t-shirts and shit. So I found these in her little boutique area. I believe it's called the Pop Kernel. I'm talking about Plainfield, Indiana. I'm almost positive that's the name. What's up, Lisa? All the Lisas. Where's Lisa in South Carolina? She in here? No, they're not clusters. These are strips. Believe it or not. Except just being me. No, you're fine. Do I remember Sasha? What do you mean? Of course I remember Sasha. I'm not sure who did that, Joanne. I used to have my nose pierced. 2 years ago on my birthday, my sister got a tattoo and I got my nose pierced, but the motherfucker never healed. It kept falling out and it was like irritating as shit, so I just took it out and said, fuck it. But yeah, and then when I was in high school, I had it done, and it never heals right. And it just got real sore. Like, I don't know, and I wasn't using cheap jewelry either. I got like one of my friends bought me a nose stud that was like, I can't remember, but it was an expensive one, not a little cheap one. Oh, I used to have my eyebrow pierced. I used to have my fucking my tongue pierced, my nose pierced. You just kind of grow out of the shit, I think. And then all the way around was pierced on my ears. Now I just use the two down here, and then I have my cartilage in, but yeah, I went through that phase. Ooh. Hashtag Connie. Hashtag Lynn. Yeah, I could never get... Oh, fuck. So my eyebrow, I used to have a little, like, barbell in it. And I was taking off a hoodie one time, and it caught it and ripped it completely out. Hurt like a motherfucker. They're downstairs watching TV. It's cooler in the summertime. It's way cooler down there in the basement. And you know how furry Royal is, so he prefers it down there. Yes, my cheesy slit was pierced too. I want it to heal. I would love to have a nose ring. He's actually not up in the bed either. He must be really hot because he's sitting on the leather couch. Or that leather chair that I sit in. Hey, Deb, baby. Yeah, we have air conditioning in the house. And on top of that, in the bedroom, Brian likes it real cold. We have an air conditioning unit that sits right beside my bed. And I blow a box fan on me as I sleep. It's like the Antarctic in there. I put up those blankets and I sleep like a baby. And, yeah, so, where have I been all day? I've been home. Get this, you guys, I'm fucking shitty, too. So, I went to Taco Bell earlier, because the Anchoritos are back out. We've been talking about Taco Bell so much, I was like, yeah, that sounds good. So I was telling Larry that the Anchorito, he was like, oh, I've never had one. So I was like, I'll get you one, you gotta try it, you're gonna love it. I go to Taco Bell. He gets the same thing he always gets. Nacho Bel Grande with extra nacho cheese. I got a cheesy gordita crunch, which I didn't end up eating. I'm going to throw in Brian's lunchbox. And 2 Anchoritos. He got a large mango tea, and I got a large Pepsi. You know how much it fucking cost me? $34 fucking for 4 things of food and 2 drinks. I was like, yeah, I'm not doing this again. How much was the Anchoritos? Were they like $8 a piece? I couldn't believe it. These prices, I swear to God. Yeah. Remember when you used to be able to get that box of tacos for like, what was it? It was like $12, $14, something like that. And you got like, I don't know, 20 tacos, 10 soft, 10 crunchies, what I always used to get, half and half. And it was under $20, man. How much did I spend on alcohol? Nothing. I came home, well, Brian, we went to this restaurant tonight, and I'll never go back there again. Brian spent $6 on one of my drinks tonight, and I spent nothing because I came home and drank. Oh, that's nothing. For a quarter pounder meal, because that's what my dad wanted, was the quarter pounder meal, large, with a large Dr. Pepper, and 2 of those little new apple pie things, cost me $13. 12 and some change. I'm just like, everything's expensive. I didn't think it was cheap. Hashtag Lisa. They're all expensive, man. It's not even worth going through the fucking drive-thru. Just might as well get it at home. Like, when I was single, yeah, it was cheaper just to hit up a drive-thru or something like that. But when you're feeding multiple people, it adds up too fast. Who sent the Galaxy? Did I get a Galaxy? I didn't see it. I've been staring at the screen. Hashtag Miss Brittany. Hashtag rainbow and diamond and butterfly and heart. Ooh, I love this one. Thank you, Andrea. Hashtag Andrea. If you have Taco Bell money. Hashtag Connie. Hashtag Miss Brittany. Miss King. Hashtag Miss King, too. Thank you for the gifts, guys. What's up, Lane? Hashtag Lisa. Thank you. I remember in high school, like fucking $5. Your parents give you $10 for the night, right? $5 in the tank, and that would get us all around the fucking east side for the entire night. And then you'd have a couple bucks left over, and we'd always go to Taco Bell and get like full as fuck on $5. I love that one. Hashtag Lynn. Same. We'd be hotboxing. Hell, and like I said, all of our parents would give us, you know, a little bit of money, and we'd throw our money in together, and we would get a little bit of smoke. We would have we always had cigarettes. Someone always had the pack. But we would have gas, and then we'd all go get like a pizza or something and still have money left in our pocket. It's crazy. That's why I switched from Marlboro Light 100s to these, because that would cost me 13 and some change for one pack. Hashtag Shanna, hashtag Miss Brittany. I switched to these. These are almost $9 a pack, a little less. God, Bugs, get a life. Not with me. Marlboro Special Select Light 100s. They taste just like a Marlboro Light. What do you mean, Baby Duke's in harm's way? I'm sick of you talking about my dog like you know him. Oh, Lana got to see Baby Dukes tonight. We stopped by the house so she could have a visit. He was excited to see her. No, I don't like vaping. It chokes me up. He was really excited. She was excited to see him too. I need to... Oh, it was my string. I thought it was a bug. I need string lights. I need to get my Centronilla candle. Next time I go out there to see her, I need to bring Baby Dukes over for a play date with Daisy. Oh my God, Daisy's 3 times the size of Baby Dukes. But when we were at the vet on Monday, she said he's perfect weight. Okay, so you know everything that walks out of my fucking parents' house is obese, so it doesn't surprise me. She needs to get some running in, dude. She's cute. She's cute, though. But she's a little fatty, for sure. Dramatin was good. She's being dramatic. Of course, you know how drama is. Yeah, it's they came from the same litter. They're brother and sister. That's why they're Daisy and Duke. I believe I told you guys, but for this, you know, everyone used to get on my ass about feeding Royal, you know, food, like real people food and shit like that. Well, since I moved in here, Brian doesn't like that shit, so I haven't been able to really give him any. He went from 140 pounds to 91 pounds. He's in perfect weight condition now. And it's better. The thing is, I never saw him as big. But now that I see him, he looks healthy now. He really does. And it's bad for them to be that overweight because he's a German Shepherd and a Husky. German Shepherds are known to have back end problems, so we got the lid and lash today for Baby Duke's size. So we did the first treatment. I hope this shit works. If it works, I'm going to buy some for Lana, for Angel. Angel's fucking eyes are terrible, too. Well, I used to give him Blue Buffalo because, you know, he got started on that because one of my subscribers, but that is really high in fat and shit. But it's supposed to be what I thought was like one of the better ones. Now, Brian has him on a, if I cannot remember the name. You would know it. It's a little more expensive, but it's and instead of having free range of the, no, it's not IAMS or anything like that. It's an expensive brand. But anyways, and I used to just fill up his bowl every day and be like, all right, and then, you know, give him, and it's not Blue Buffalo because that's what I had him on, but I think it is the Science Diet or whatever. I don't know. It's what he likes giving his dogs. Anyways, I used to fill up Royal's bowl before I go to work every morning and shit, and Baby Duke's bowl, and just let him have free range of it, and when it ran out, I'd refill it. But now he gets like a cup in the morning, a cup in the afternoon, and then a cup at night. So, and no people food. Well, I'll give him cheese and shit here and there. I used to do that. I made him chicken, rice, and veggies, but I think I burned him out on it for a while. Thank you, Kaylee. Hashtag Kaylee. Do you guys watch Levi, the rescue husky? I mainly see it's this woman. She just had, okay, so she rescued this dog named Levi, right? And then ended up getting another dog named Smuckers and all that. You guys know who I'm talking about? And she just had twins. Alright, if you know, anyways, she uses the shit with her husky. It's called, I screenshotted it. Dog is Human. It's like a monkey see, monkey do. See you, Jody. I don't know, but it's a supplement that's supposed to help with back ends. I also heard she was live talking shit about me. Someone hit me up and told me. Yeah. It's supposed to specifically help because her dog has joint issues. It helps with their joints. She's backhanded. Well, Look at her face and look at my face. I think she's got her karma. Am I a bitch? Yes. Am I an alcoholic? Yes. Am I fat? Yes. But ugly? Never. What's up, Kimmy? This is why I don't like to fucking box up with people. I don't like to talk to other creators because she was right up there with one of the worst, but usually it takes a little while. They sit there and they pretend to be your friend and then they talk shit about you behind your back. I don't like that shit. So whatever. I know, besides her lying to me and shit. I didn't like that, but it is what it is. Have you noticed that's like an ongoing trend? I mean, it happens all the fucking time to me. People come up here, act like, oh, you know, they want to be cool or whatever. I try to be cool with them. The next thing you know, they turn around and start talking shit. Thank you, Mindy. I don't know if she's the worst. I think Minxie was probably the worst. I wasn't going to talk shit about her at all and then she lied and then lied about lying. And then, I got people telling me that she's talking shit about me already. Like, what'd I fucking do to you, man? Whatever, we move on. So, whatever. So the next big project that I'm going to take on. Thank you. I know. I seen that casino chick talking or doing the parody. I seen fucking Mama Tot down in the fucking comment section too, putting her fucking 2 cents in. I really ain't got nothing bad to say about Mama Tot. I've always liked her, but I didn't like that she was talking shit. Not even really talking shit. I can't say that. But she was just like, oh no, I can't believe you found Msfvckingwonderful or whatever in the hell she said. It's under the parody she did of me like yesterday or the day before. Thank you, Taylor. I've always liked her. I mean, I don't have anything bad to say. I ain't got no 50 pairs of boots. I think I got like maybe 5 pairs of boots, 4 or 5, and 3 of them I don't fucking wear at all. Because they're like high heel ones. Now, I do have game when it comes to flip-flops. thanks to just being me here recently. She sent me a whole bunch. I don't like tennis shoes. I just don't like tennis shoes. The only time you'll see me in tennis shoes is if I'm going to work. I wear flip-flops till it starts snowing. And even sometimes then, as long as it's not like, if I can still walk on it, I'll wear them. Did you just say, yes, flip-flops? You don't know what a flip-flop is? Like these right now, yeah, they're shaped kind of funny, but they're like my favorite. Only because they got the little straps. Now, I had to switch to little straps because I was wearing the ones with the big straps, and now I have a tan mark on my foot from it. So I want to switch it up a little bit. I want some Hey Dudes. I've never had any, but they look comfortable as fuck. Same, Mindy. I used to always get them for $1. But you know what the problem with Old Navy flip-flops? You know at the back where, like, this part, they always would put, like, calluses right there on my feet. And I couldn't handle it no more. And it hurts like shit afterwards, and then it gets all hard, and then you gotta pick it off and stuff. But it was from, and I put 2 and 2 together. It was from Old Navy flip-flops, man. Cut hair in flip-flops. I believe I'm a size 7, 7.5. I had Crocs years ago, but my mom loves her Crocs. You rarely ever see Lana without a pair of Crocs on. Which I asked her today, is her feet still hurting her? And she said, yeah. Oh, and get this. They put her on insulin now. She says she feels a lot better with the insulin. But her feet still hurt. She says it's like taking a fork and jabbing it at her feet. But I guess that comes with being diabetic. No, she doesn't have neuropathy. She has bad circulation because of diabetes. And it gives her really bad pain in her feet. That's why she had the boot and all that forever. Oh, maybe it is diabetic. I'm not sure. But she said it still hurts, but not as bad. The insulin's working. What's up, Zine? Zen as fuck. Maybe that's what it is. I'm not sure. I don't know if she watches what she eats. Probably not. But I'm not sure. I think she's trying to do better, but she's still like... Today, before we got to the hospital, she had a lot of my dad's fries gone, so... And then, my dad had ordered food too, but because he had his quarter pounder and all that, there was spaghetti that he had ordered, so she ate that. She didn't eat all of it, half of it. And then, next thing I know, the cart lady's back again and was like, here's your second tray. And I'm like, what the fuck is this? They're allowed to order whatever they want. He got a pizza. I'm not gonna lie, I ate one of those pieces, and so did Lana. Well, me and Brian split a piece, because my dad didn't want. He was fat and full. He was like, I don't want any more food. He ate his quarter pounder, the rest of the fries. I think he had a piece of garlic bread before we got there with the spaghetti, and then he ate his apple pies. Thank you, Darlene. No, I went and picked up Lana. She don't have a vehicle. And I told her I was going to go see Dad, and she wanted to go with me. When Brian was there. So we picked her up, and we all went. He got his robe, he got his candies and all that he wanted. Plus Lana brought him some extra snackies, because they don't have, my dad likes, what are those little fucking things? Oh my god, what are they called? Frosted shredded wheats. He likes to soak them in milk and get them real soft and then gnaw on them. He's always like that shit. She brought him some of that because they don't offer that at the hospital. And she brought some like Teddy Grahams or some other shit up there. And mini wheats, yeah, frosted mini wheats or whatever. Got him his mints. And while we were there, because he keeps saying that he wants that official cult shirt, you know, that I was telling you about, but the one that has Ursay on it. It was like a dedication to Ursay. So Brian let him pick out which one he wanted, and we got him that. And they had to, you know what, surprisingly, if you go to the Colt shop, the official Colt store, they go up to 6XL. I was shocked by that. I didn't think that they would have a 3X. So we got him a 4X. So that way if it shrinks, it'll still fit him, you know. But yeah, they offer big and tall sizes at the official Colt store. And I'm sure every NFL has their official store, so. Tina, he thinks he's getting out in a week. Lana thinks it'll be a couple weeks. But the VA already installed, my dad's a big Colts fan. He likes Nelson. 56, number 56. The, VA installed a ramp for him, and they're giving him a hospital bed. Brian is so kind. I love him. Yeah. I'm very fucking wonderful. And like I said, he's been in a lot of physical therapy, and he's not completely walking on his own, but he's walking more, and that's what they want to see. Lana doesn't want him to come home unless he's walking on his own, because she can't help him, you know? He's a big motherfucker. My dad's not a diabetic. My mom is. And her side of the bed isn't broke. My dad's side of the bed is broke. So he told his doctors about that was one of the problems. He kept falling out of bed. So they are giving him a hospital bed. What happened to him? Oh, it's been last summer, he got real sick and he was shaking and shit. So we ended up taking him to the emergency room. We'll come to find out he had MRSA. My dad has sores on his feet. He has deep vein thrombosis. So, and sometimes it would bust open and shit. And he had the VA nurses coming and cleaning his feet every couple days and shit. But apparently MRSA had set in on one of those ulcers on his feet. And it traveled through his bloodstream, got around his pacemaker. So he was in bad shape last summer, like losing his mind type of bad shape. And it's just been one thing after another since then. And then because of those damn ulcers, they ended up having to amputate a little more than his big toe. Like they amputated his big toe but a little further down. So he has to learn how to re-walk again. So he spent like all last summer in the hospital. Then he went to rehab, got out for a while, was doing better, kept going back in. Then he's had a number of things go on. He's not a diabetic. It does not run in his family. He's not diabetic. That's what everyone wants to think off the top. Oh, this is diabetes. But no, he does not have it. And then, you know, he ended up having something. Did you know you can get gallstones without having a gallbladder? Because that was an issue too. I said he ended up having like gallstones or some shit, and and like I said, he didn't even have a gallbladder. I did not know this. Well, sweetheart, my dad's been in and out of the doctors for 2 years. He does not have diabetes. I don't know what you want from me. You want me to lie and say he does? He doesn't. So he had a procedure, what was it, a couple months ago, and they said that he had gallstones. And Lana was like, how does he have gallstones? He doesn't have a gallbladder. And they were like, I guess it can, I don't know. Okay? It's weird as fuck, but he did. It's weird. So we went through that. And yeah. And the thing is, he still has the same pacemaker, and the MRSA has like attached itself to it. So the whole point is we got to get my dad healthy enough to where he can handle a new pacemaker surgery. So yeah, there's that. Once he gets healthy, because they were saying, you know, last year and beginning of this year, he's not healthy enough to go through that surgery. My dad was born in 56. So he'll be what, 70? He's retired. He was in the Army. He'll be 70 in December. December 20th. And yeah, he was in the Army. Refill time. AI, you are so fucking weird. It says sharing stories about a father's health journey after a stroke. My dad never had a stroke. He's had heart attacks. He's had a couple of heart attacks, but never a stroke. No one mentions stroke. AI, thank you very much. They're always putting a twist on something, aren't they? God. Yeah, damn, Lane. Good for you. And he's still kicking. My phone is not charging fast at all. This fucking... I don't know. When I started, I was at 24%, and I'm only at 38% right now. And this is supposed to be a fast charger. My real mom passed away in 2013. My stepmom's still alive. She's 56. Yeah. Wait, how old am I? She's 59. 11? Oh, it's 12:11 here. Hey, Suey. How old are you, Floppy? I guarantee you're probably not the oldest one in the chat. You'd be surprised. No, he did Desert Storm. You're how old? I didn't see your answer. How old are you? Floppy is 4. Oh, shut up. Everyone put their ages in here. We have people in their late 70s that watch. I mean, and that's not really that old either. I haven't seen anyone say they're in their 80s yet, but... See, told you. Close to 78. Last time we asked, someone was 79. I can't remember who it was. So, is there 85? Okay, finally. I'm 49. '85, June 18th. Thank you. I'm 49. you're going to lie about your age, you never want to lie and say that you're younger, because people will look at you and be like, ugh, you look like shit. Like, if I were to say 10 years younger, say, oh, I'm 29, they'd be like, oh my God. But if you lie and say you're 10 years older, they'll be like, oh my God, you look great for your age. So always lie and say I'm 10 years older. My mom taught me that trick. What's up, Janine? I'll be 40 next April. I'm 39 right now. In the last year of my 30s. See? Maria, it works. Brian's in bed. We didn't get home till late. Because when he got off, we had to go pick up, we went and picked up Lana, and I wanted to spend some time, you know, chilling with the animals a little bit. Then I had to get supper for my dad, bring it up to him, and we chilled there with him for a couple hours. We didn't even make it into the restaurant that we were eating at till like 9:15, and didn't realize that they closed at 10, because like as we're eating our food, there's nobody else in there, and I'm like, well, I didn't even notice it. Brian really did. He was like, what time does this place close? I was like, I don't know, 11, 12? No, it was 10 o'clock. So, and I did not like it. He didn't like his food that much, and I didn't like my food, so, yeah. We went to a place called Alley's Ale House. It's in Brownsburg. It's connected to Pinhead's Bowling Alley. I've been in there before and had some good shit. Like, I had their nachos, and they were really good. Tonight, he just got the classic burger, the classic cheeseburger. They forgot the cheese on there. There was no salt and pepper out. There was just, like, little stupid shit, you know? We went outside and sat, because they had their patio open, but we sat there for, like, I don't know, 10, 15 minutes. And, well, not, I wouldn't say that long, probably 10 minutes. And no one ever came out there, so we walked up to the bar, and the guy who was there, he was like, sorry, we just got done with music bingo or whatever. He was like, instead of taking our drink orders or whatever, he was like, I'll be right with you. And then he proceeds to clean off the bar, so we had to wait. It was just, it just sucked. And then the food wasn't that great. Like, I don't know, it just wasn't that good. Yeah, they were closing, and we didn't want to be those people to hold people up, so I got, they're called pizza chubs. They're like little miniature, I'll show you, because I'm going to give them to Brian. He liked them, I didn't really like it. With pepperoni, and I don't know, just, I didn't like it that much, and he didn't like his burger that much. By the time we got back from Brownsburg, it was like 10:20. He likes to be in bed by 10 o'clock. He fixed my slushy machine. For some reason, it wasn't slushy, and now it is. And then he went to bed. I got a thing on my phone that said that we could get storms overnight. Yeah, but everything else, they didn't have a big menu, okay? And here was the thing. It's mainly pizza there, which, okay, I could have got a pork tenderloin, but that'll be hard for me. Goddamn bug! Get out of my hair! Get out of my hair, bitch! Is it out? Is it out? I felt it, now I don't. I think it's gone. Fucking June bugs. But anyways, everything else on their menu would have been hard for me to eat. Like they did have a steak. They had a bunch of burgers. Nachos. But back when I had their nachos, I could actually chew. I can't chew like that anymore, so I knew that would be a waste. And wings, which we just went to Ale the other night and had wings, and nothing compares to the Ale Emporium wings, so I love orange chicken. I was looking at their strawberry field salad. It sounded good, so it was like mixed greens with grilled chicken, strawberries, blue cheese crumbles, tomatoes, croutons, walnuts, and cucumbers. I can't chew cucumbers. I don't like tomatoes, so it would like pretty much just be like, oh, and it had a raspberry vinaigrette. I don't know, it was sounding pretty good, but then I was like, I'm gonna have to take half this shit off the salad. Like, I can't chew on walnuts, can't chew on cucumbers, don't like tomatoes. What was the other thing? Oh, and the croutons, I can't chew croutons. So I was like, fuck me. I gotta get my teeth done. That is all there is to it. But the blue cheese crumbles, the strawberries, and the chicken. And funny enough, that salad was more expensive than the damn little pizza chub things that I got. Thank you, Jacqueline. And then I thought about their fish tacos, but then I remembered when me and Trent went there a few years ago, he got them and he said they weren't that good. So it's like they didn't have really anything I could eat on the fucking menu. I got cherry slushy. I love croutons. I just can't fucking chew them. I love steak. Just can't fucking chew it. Same with pork chops. A lot of things I just can't chew. I love mozzarella sticks, but once it gets so chewy, or, you know, I can't chew it up. It's always something, man. I've heard about the Mexico thing, but I'm scared I'll get kidnapped by the cartel and held for ransom. And hopefully Trump would pick up his phone, but in the case that he didn't, I'd be fucked. Trump would probably be like, you know what, she is kind of a menace, go ahead and keep her. Why would they take me? Because I'm a hot fucking blonde. What do you mean? Why wouldn't they take me? They'd see me and be like, yeah. And then I'm hogtied and fucking blown out each hole and shit like that. And then unalived for maybe my organs. But then they're going to quickly find out those things ain't worth the fuck. You know, you hear stories and shit. Oh, we love Panzerottis. Yes. I make them at home sometimes. I deep fry them too. I love a panzerotti. We eat the fuck out of them. Oh, someone asked me what town he was from in Jersey, and tonight we were talking on the way home. He is from Little Falls, which is next to Great Falls, he said. And he would take the train to New York City, get on the subway, and get to his job. I was like, damn, a train, a fucking plane, what else? Like, he said it's totally different in that area. Like, it's not here. And here, you have to have a car to get anywhere. But I guess, in like Jersey and shit, they take a lot of trains. And then when you get to the city, there's a subway or whatever, which is another fucking train of sort. I don't know. In my lifetime, I've been to a few places there. I've never been to the East Coast, though. Never. I fucking hate Chicago traffic, and I fucking hate Atlanta traffic. With passion. It's terrible. Chicago, I mean, their food's good. No, but I lived in Athens, Georgia for a while. And I'd have to go to Atlanta for things and shit like that. And it was like the absolute fucking worst traffic ever. Chicago, terrible. And don't you dare make a mistake, because them motherfuckers will be on their horns and running you off the road. Like, I've been to Washington. I'd always risk it and get in the cargo lane and hope that I didn't fucking get pulled over. I never did. But it was always risky, you know what I mean? Chicago has good food. Like, everywhere you turn, there's something that, a different smell, or they got good food. My aunt married a National Geographic photographer years ago, my Aunt Kathy, my mom's sister, and she lives on Puget Sound. So we wanted to go, when we went to visit her and shit like that, we'd always have to take a ferry over to Seattle. And I seen whales, like killer whales. I thought it was cool. On one of the ferries one time. But, orcas, yeah, sorry. I mean, it's beautiful, but there's like no sun. It does not. And even when it rains a lot, and even when it's not raining, it's still like kind of gloomy. We went to the fish market. I remember that being exciting when I was a kid, to watch them throw the fish up in the air and stuff like that. What'd you say, Gidget? Oh, I've been to Kentucky many fucking times. I've been to Kentucky more than any other state. Driving through, going, have family there. When I was dating Steven, we went there at least once a month. Because his family's from London. and hazard. Did I always have this much confidence? Yeah, pretty much. My mom said I came out with a bang. I like Seattle. I thought it was pretty cool. Lots of neat little shops. Go to the Space Needle. Come visit me in California. Only fruits and nuts come out of Cali. No, I've heard California's really pretty. Yeah, I agree. Yes, but it was cool. Way different than Indiana, let me tell you. Never been to Dollywood. I would love to go. I think one of the prettiest states, though, in my opinion, is Tennessee. All the mountains and shit. Everybody's so fucking nice. My aunt lives in Madison, Indiana. Everyone's nice there. The food's good there. Like, I never had a bad meal in Tennessee. Lots of shit to look at. Everyone's super fucking nice there. Like, even the fucking gas station clerks. Like, here, you don't know if you're gonna get cussed out or what. You know, it's a gamble. So, Rebella. I've been to Tennessee many times. Many times. I didn't do anything different. I watched some of his videos, Tina. I know that he was on it as soon as Bunny and Jelly Roll did their divorce announcement. I cracked up at his impression of what Jelly Roll's gonna say. I need to get my nails did. But Brian wants me to fall off first because he's gonna try to do them himself. Like, he said he's gonna order the kit and shit like that because he thinks he can do it. You know what? I love the man. I love him so much, and I know he can do almost anything he puts his mind to. But it looks a lot easier than it is. I've tried. I have tried myself. I've gotten the kits before and all that. Dude, leave it to the professionals. I'm gonna let him try. He thinks he can do it. I'm gonna let him. fuck around and find out that he can't, because the shape will be, it's hard. It's hard. I've tried many times. I got the Dremel and everything. It's just in the, it's in the fucking storage unit. It's hard to find anything in there, so. We'll just see what he comes up with. Another thing he wants to do, because he's got a 3D printer, and pretty much, like, dentures are all 3D printed now. So, we were talking about it the other day. We talked about it. We even talked about it online once. So, get all my teeth pulled. Get the cheap set of dentures. Alright? He said just get, what the insurance will cover. And then he'll take the grafts from my mouth and make me a better set. And then, yeah, he can do dentures on his 3D printer. And that's where they're going to, I guess, these days. Because that's what I'm going to be end up getting in. Well, I'm going to get a cheap pair. And then he's going to make me extra pairs from the 3D printer. So, yes, they'll cover the dentures. They won't cover but 2 extractions, and I have multiple extractions I need. And they're not just any extractions. They're the kind where my tooth is broke off and the fucking roots are still down in my gums. What's up, Zigzag? Nothing. We're talking about how I gotta get dentures, like, before the end of the summer. I gotta quit fucking around with it. My teeth look pretty... Dude, listen. Years ago, I had gastric bypass, okay? And when they warn you that your hair is gonna thin out and your teeth are gonna fucking fall out, that is not a lie. So I've been dealing with tooth pain ever since then. And before then, you can go back to see when I'm like 500 pounds. I had teeth but I never had a cavity, nothing. Okay? I had the teeth that would put dentists out of business, man. Like, perfect teeth. Straight, white. Oh, it ruined me. It fucking ruined me. These teeth, look. I have fake veneers. And these are all fake. You just pop them on what teeth you have and hope for the best. I did dark forever. I know I want to do more blonde. I need to get my hair done. We've talked about it many times. It's just a matter of being about it and quitting talking about it. Same with my teeth. So what happened after I had the surgery? I got malnourishment and malnutrition because you don't have a regular stomach like normal people do. So you got to take all kinds of vitamins. But it don't matter how many vitamins you take or how much you won't ever have the nutrients you need. So I had that issue, but then I got ulcers real bad, right? And because of the ulcers, I got acid reflux, and the acid reflux didn't help with the teeth, but because of the ulcers, I got chronic thrush. Now, thrush is usually what babies have that turn like their tongue white and crack your lips and all that. Horrible for your fucking teeth. So I lived with that for about 2 years, and it did nothing. And I was puking all the time and just shit like that. Like, basically the thrush is what took them out. It started breaking my teeth off and shit. And I couldn't get rid of it. Doctors couldn't get rid of it. They would put me on flinzinoles or whatever. I mean, it was terrible. I've had... Oh, yeah. I have almost died twice because of this fucking surgery. I almost died. Yeah, what? I needed to quit drinking. Big fuck. Everyone has their issues. Let's not get into that. Zigzag, you should know an alcoholic and an addict. You shouldn't judge. But anyways, I was taking my medicines and everything else. I just could not get rid of the thrush. And it was because I was drinking and it caused ulcers. No, the ulcers caused thrush. If you don't know what thrush is, it's basically like, because I didn't have enough good bacteria in my fake stomach to fight off the bad bacteria, what happens is it starts going around your stomach and it can cause ulcers. And if you drink alcohol, that's just feeding right into it. It's like giving it Miracle-Gro. So I kept getting multiple ulcers, and all the acid and everything that, you know, in the bacteria, it went up my throat, into my esophagus. It had me getting sick and shit. It had it in my mouth. It was a pain in the ass. I ended up having to get that stomach cut out because I got Lifeline the second time. Another ulcer had blown and I went septic. So I literally got Lifeline from one part of town to the other, had emergency surgery. And when my surgeon went in, he seen that so many of the ulcers were ready to blow. It wasn't a matter of if, it was when the next time one would. So he cut that stomach out, made me a new one, reattached it to my esophagus, and I don't know, but this stomach has done right by me. The old one fucking tried to kill me. So ever since I haven't had ulcers. The thrush went away. And yeah, I was able to eat again. So I had to get a whole new stomach for that to happen. I was on a feeding tube at one point. I still have the fucking hole, whatever. I never liked to feed myself online because it was gross. But I would flush it online, and people made such a big deal when I flushed it. I was like, they don't want to see when I put this shit in there. Which honestly, I didn't have to do that often. Just sometimes I would still feel real sick, and then that's when I would do it. But man, it was like instantly full. No, the worst... No. I mean, okay. So I would have... What do you call those things that hang out where, like, so it can drain the fluids? What do you call those? What's the word for it? I had drains, and that was the biggest pain in the ass in my life, is having those fucking things. But the worst surgery to recover from, and I swear to God, it was a nightmare, was when I had skin removal surgery. They put fucking drains in my legs, and I had some up above. So I had like 4 things hanging from me, and I couldn't sleep right. Like, if I went on my sides, I'd be fucked and all that. Well, one day on live, I got so fucking tired of those drains in my legs, I pulled them out myself. It wasn't that hurt too, but recovering from the skin removal surgery was the worst. And it was like week 4 was the absolute worst. And because I'm non-compliant, and I pulled my own drains out because they got on my goddamn nerves, then what happened is, in my, where they cut me at the bottom, you know, all the fluid started seeping out of holes in there. So you could press my stomach, and all this, like, water would come. One morning I woke up and I was fucking soaked. I was like, what the fuck happened? And then I remember, and I went to the bathroom, and I looked, and it was just seeping fucking fluids out of my incisions. So I went to the hospital. He sat there and pressed on my stomach a bunch and got a bunch of the fluid out, but I had to deal with that for, it was like a couple weeks after that, and that was... So don't take out your goddamn drains, is the moral of the story. Do what your fucking doctor says. But me, no, I always got to do it my way, and I just got sick of the motherfucking drains in my legs. Now hear me out. One of them was already mostly, like, you could see the fat part coming out. So I just yanked that motherfucker out. I was live when I did it. And then the other one was still real up in there. Oh, man. I yanked that out too. Instant relief, but when they first put them in there, it was fine. It was fine, but I kept, like, when I would sleep, I would roll on them and pull them out a little bit. Kept pulling a little bit out, a little bit out. Yeah, aren't you jealous, Lorraine? And at one point, I saw the fat part coming out of the right side, so I was like, fuck it, I'm just pulling it completely out. And then the other one on my left side, I pulled out myself, and that one hurt. And I wasn't even drunk when I did it. Totally sober. I just got so fucking sick of it. So yeah. I don't know if some of you have been around that long or remember that live stream. I had the whole fucking chat cringing. They were like, call the cops on her. Call EMS. Call it. I was like, don't you dare. Fuck, I don't remember. It was like 3-4 years ago. I don't know. Yes. It was in 23. Yeah, it sounds about right. About 3 years ago. No, I feel like it was longer than that. It just seems, maybe it just seems longer. The whole crowd went wild. But you guys gotta understand, one was like hanging out, and I was so fucking fed up with it. I don't want to talk about the shot. Then we're gonna go on the shot and talk for like an hour, and it bores me. What do I always miss? But anyways, here I am living in shit, so don't turn away, hold on. Oh, thank you. Hashtag IMG. I'm Gucci. Thank you. I appreciate it. Everyone hashtag I'm Gucci. Oh, thank you for the purple hearts too. My hair is getting long. All I did was a blowout today, guys. I didn't even straighten it. Good. I want my hair back to being long. I hated it short. Embarrassed me and embarrassed you. Embarrassed everybody. The wigs got hot. Lisa, DNC, South Carolina. Lisa, down in South Carolina. Is that what you were trying to... Okay, anyway. How did the appointment go? Thank you, Lisa. Because we were all praying. Do not cut your hair. If you're thinking about cutting your fucking hair, take it from me. Don't do it. Yeah, I got these at Walmart. I didn't get the pant one. I got the shorts one. I can't sleep in pants. I was dark for a couple years while I was trying to grow out my hair. I get it. Dark is nice, okay, and it does make my eyes pop, but I'm more of a blonde. Blonde just suits me better. Hashtag Sarah. Good, Lisa, good. I don't know. I didn't see all of Leslie. Who in the fuck is Leslie? Is that Smiles chick? No, I could give a rat's ass how many boots she has. She can boot, scoot, and boogie. I don't give a fuck about her. Hashtag Sarah. She lied to me and then turned around and talked shit to me. About me. On her fucking live stream. So I'm cool on that. Yeah, she did. It upset me. I think it's funny. I put my boots on last night. Monkey see, monkey do. Story of my life. I heard a lot of people told me about it, which is sad because I didn't say nothing bad about her. Whatever. What drama do we have other than what other people fucking bring? You know what I mean? We sit here, we talk about food, we fucking have a cocktail about it, we have a cigarette about it, we listen to music. You see me try to go through all my fucking shit, and like, what drama? There typically is not drama here. I don't talk about other people unless they come from me first. Jody's back. She can't sleep. Stop. She's 108. You said it. I didn't make anything for dinner tonight. I had to go see my dad. I didn't have to. I wanted to go see my dad, and I chilled with my mom, and got to see Dramatitens and Babos. I chilled with them for a while. I went and picked her up. Then we went and got my dad something to eat. I gave him, his robe came in. We ordered him a jersey. We chilled with my dad for about 3 hours. And then we went back to... Then we stopped here so Lana could visit with Baby Dukes and Royley. And then we went back to her house and I chilled with the cats. I had to bring this... We had this... My dad got something... This huge box. It wasn't heavy at all, so I lifted it in. I don't know what it is. It's probably something for the bed, is what I'm thinking. And I visited with the animals a little bit more, and then it was getting late and Brian was hungry, so we ended up going to this restaurant and we were there really late. That was a disaster, and yeah. Then we came home. You know what I've noticed about, I don't know, is this an East Coast thing to a Midwest Southern thing? I don't know. I call my mom, Mom. Like, if I'm referring to my mom, I'll say, oh, my mom, this, or my dad, this. Brian always says, my mother, my father. Is it an East Coast thing to say mother and father? Just, it wasn't good, and we were like the last people in there, and of course I still have Royal. He ain't going nowhere. He's downstairs chilling. It's cooler downstairs, and it's really hot out lately. I'm from the Midwest, and I say mom. My mom, like, I went and picked up my mom, and I went and saw my dad. He'll say, we went and picked up your mother, and we went and saw your father. Hashtag Elizabeth. He's from Jersey. You can't tell by the way he talks. Fuck, get him mad, and I know you guys have heard him yell at me. Then that he gets that real, like, the accent comes out, but just certain things that he says, like, let me think. So he has a hockey tournament coming up, you know. He'll say tournament. I say coffee. He says he says it weird. He says, I don't know. It just sounds different. Like coffee. I don't know. He says it weird. There's different words that we just say different. Oh, he don't hold back. Fuck. He tells it like it is. Just certain words you can tell. He always reminds me there's not an H in vehicle. Vehicle. I don't know, he says it without the H. I say vehicle. That's how I've always said it. And he says, well, I still say, and I say jalapenos, vehicle. I enunciate the H, basically, is what he's saying. Garage. There is an H in there, but he says I enunciate it. It's like, leave the H out. Vehicle. 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 I don't know. I had these little pizza chubs is what they were called. They weren't that great. Like I say car, it's car. Like, I should say, there's an R in car. You should enunciate the R. Are you driving by now? I seen you yesterday. I heard you honk. Do I live by the freeway? No, I live by the highway. Good night, TDH. It's just funny how we all pronounce things, I guess, from where we're from in the United States. Time for a refill. Damn there. I'm stuck. Please don't tell me I'm out of cigarettes. I know I got another packet and I got one more left. Good. So I don't have to get back up there. I'm gonna have to go pee about it in a minute, but This robe is comfortable. I love it. Hashtag Elizabeth. I don't know. I got some cheapies from Walmart. Salon Select or some shit like that. Can't fucking remember. Okay. So, this is probably going to be an unpopular opinion, but I don't care. And I don't think he'll give a rat's ass what I got to say anyways. I'm not crazy about Jeffree Star's foundation. Okay? What's up, Natalie? It's... I'm going back to Maybelline. No, it's not greasy. It's just, it takes a lot to fucking spread it out, and it's like thick and cakey. It's just not my cup of tea. I know people who love Jeffree Star, you love the shit. No. It's like thick and shit, and then it takes for I had to like go wet my sponge even more to get it to spread. I don't know. It's just I didn't like it. It's real thick, and just. I don't know, like, I got it on tonight. It's definitely, I mean, I made it work, but I'm like, I'm not using that shit again. Yeah, it's like, maybe that's it. It's like thick as fuck. Takes forever to spread it out, and then it's like, I don't know, just no. There's some things, like I like his, years ago, I got his, highlighter. I thought that was pretty good. I really like that, and it lasted forever, too. But, I don't know. And it's kind of breaking me out. Like, I'm getting little zits over in here that I didn't have before, and over. I don't know what's going on. But I'm not using it anymore. I'm going back to Maybelline. Yeah, his lipsticks are good. I'll give him that. But nah. And I know people are going to be like, I can't believe you're saying this or whatever, but I don't like it, dude. Like, I haven't broke out in a long fucking time. But it's like breaking me out. I'm getting little baby zits over here. Little bitty bumps. I like his lipsticks and I like his highlighters. I'm just saying, I don't like the foundation. A little goes a long way, but you gotta sit there and pound it on your face, like, to spread it out. It's like Smashbox. I got one of their concealers one time. Motherfuck. You just need a little dab of that. And that's it. So. I don't know. I bought his. Oh, it was years ago, where you got the box of the little tubes of lipstick and shit. That shit lasted me forever. Even though, given I did give away like the colors that I wouldn't wear, like I gave my mom some and I gave my neighbor some, but like the red and shit, it was fire, dude. And I can't remember how much I paid. Like maybe $60-$70, something like that. But you got all kinds of different colors in it. This, one of my people sent me the foundation, said that I would love it, but I do not. Remember when he had the box of like the little mini lipsticks and like every color he had out? I got that. No, he didn't send it to me. No, I didn't get PR or it wasn't nothing like that. I just wanted it because he was like the talk of the town. And I was like, okay, this shit must be good. And it was good. And then I got the Jeffree Star Ice something highlighter. That was real good. And I haven't bought anything since, and that was years ago. And fuck, I still have that damn highlighter somewhere. But anyways, someone sent it to me and said that I would love it, but I don't love it. And with his shit, a little goes a long way. Like, you don't need, dude, you better tap your fucking thing if you're putting the highlighter on. If not, you're going to be like white right here, and you know, but it lasts forever. What's up, Nicole? I use the Maybelline Superstay 24-hour, sometimes it's 35-hour, and $4.95. That is my go-to foundation. I gotta pee. I'm gonna grab a pack of cigarettes too. Oh shit, the cigarettes. Ooh, I got a PayPal. Hold on, everyone. Alright. Cheryl, hashtag Cheryl, thank you so much. Cigarette Money Honey is asking if Smiles apologized, would you go live with her again? No. And I'm going to be honest with you. First of all, I don't like going live with people. I especially don't like battling. But I get stabbed in the back a lot. But no, I won't, because I'm going to be quite honest with you guys. I think we're both drunks. I know we're both drunks. She's a mean drunk, and I'm a happy-go-lucky drunk. Unless you fucking piss me off. I like to stay happy-go-lucky. You know what I mean? And just have fun and goof off and shit like that. But I feel like she's the kind that gets drunk and looks to call, wants to be mean or some shit. Because I seen it the other night firsthand with me. Like, she started talking shit. We clearly heard her talk shit. And then lied. So, just, no. I don't care if she apologized. I don't care. Like, she didn't hurt my feelings. It is what it is. But no, it wouldn't be a good combo. Because, like I said, I like to have a good time when I drink. But if you get me in a bad mood, you know what I mean? Then it gets ugly for me and for my chat and for everyone around me. So, I don't know. We're both drunks, okay? Let's be honest. But I'm not a mad drunk. I'm not a mean drunk. So, I don't care. She don't need to apologize. It's fine. She said what she had to say. Good on her. I like to just be by myself or with my friend, like Larry or something like that, if I'm drinking. But if I get, like, people who, like, even Minxie would end up being a mean drunk at times. And then that would put me in a state where I'd get mean. And I don't like being mean. I don't like to talk shit about nobody, man. Unless they come for me, then I'll come for them. But I just no. I don't feel like I gotta be outrageous to pull views or to talk to people. And I feel like she feels that she has to be, or it has to be totally extra. I don't know, I'm more calm, I'm more chill. You know what I mean? And we move on. So, but I don't give a fuck what she has to say about me, just like I don't give a fuck what most people have to say about me. I'm just me. And if you don't like me, then don't fucking watch me. Why do my eyes look real weird when I said that? Fuck Sweet Potato and everything she's about. Maybe if she quit, she would probably have less bad karma if she quit talking shit about people. Sweet Potato needs to get a fucking life already. Like, move the fuck on. I done forgot all about her until the other night when she started her shit again. Like, what? You're still kicking? Fuck. I forgot all about you. That's the thing. If people would realize, once they go after me, and I go after them, if you leave me the fuck alone, I'll leave you the fuck alone. It's that simple. But no, she's got to do videos day after day after day. Like, it's weird. It's like, go away. Why don't you ask Sweet Potato to quit talking about me and making videos about me on the daily? Like, the obsession is real. What's funny to me is I go live. You guys see it. I believe the proof is that you watch me long enough. When do I ever talk shit about someone? Now, if they talk shit about me, sometimes I react, sometimes I don't. You know what I mean? But if I do react, then they take that, then they get a fucking torch in their hand and they start running down the street as fast as they can. Like, oh my God, we finally got a reaction. And then you get 10 videos out of my reaction. But fuck, I'm human too. A motherfucker can only take so much before they say something back. You know what I mean? It's like, I let a lot of it go. I see videos in my FYP of strangers talking about me every day. I do not respond to most of them. If you continue to push and poke the bear, it's gonna fucking bite you. And then once I do, that gives them content. For months. And then it's incredible to me, like, and these are women these are not young women. These are older women. So the best thing I can do is just not respond, not react, all that. And it's hard for me sometimes. Most of the time I do, but sometimes I get pissed off and I'll snap back. And then if I snap back, then I'm the fucking bad guy. But let's not forget, no one pay attention to what the fuck they said to me and how many times they said it to me to get me to respond. You know what I mean? It's ridiculous. And it's like they want me to respond. They want me to say something to them. You know what I mean? Because they keep fucking with me. Like, I don't know about you guys. I say this all the time. If I don't like someone, I scroll the fuck on. I don't take the time to write a fucking hateful comment. And you can go on TikTok right now, find me one time, or Facebook, or anything, where I've ever said something hateful to someone in their chat. Or in their comment section or something. If I don't like it, I'm too lazy to fucking sit there and write out this, even though I might be like, oh, God, you ate up with the dumbass. You know what I mean? But you're not going to see me sit there and type that out. No, just scroll on. We're old, let's be real, but some of us behave like that and some of us don't. And if you don't, then come sit at the cool kids table. Obviously, there's more of us than there are of them at any time. I mean, yeah, if I'm not live, they may get their little 300-400 people and they're good on them, you know. No, but fuck them too at the same time. They're talking shit about me. And they could talk about anything. They can't sit there and talk about food and make it interesting. Alright? It always comes back to what I've done and all this shit. It's weird, to say the least. I know they post it to get views, and they'll take like moment, you know, when I'm saying something, like forget the context of what we were talking about, just to make me look like shit. And then now all this AI videos and stuff, some of them are funny, I'll give you that. Like, and half of them, most of them, let's say 75% of them, won't even show their face on cam. Real rich coming from that. I put my life out here, so I sign up for this shit, but you can't even show your face on cam. And you're talking shit about whatever. They want to act like how bad they're hurt over what I said. Shut the fuck up. If you're so offended, why do you continuously talk about me then? Why do you keep watching me? They're dick riders. Nick Snyder, you in here? You know about dick riding. Dick riding is not a form of transportation, people. Quit talking about me to get your goddamn views. Dick rider Nick Snyder. There he is. Where's Rissa? Rissa! You in here? There you are. What's up? Same. I ain't doing shit. Had to go visit my dad tonight, and went and visited my tins, and had to eat dinner, of course, and it sucks, so I'm just like, blah. I'm just tired of visiting my dad at a hospital. It's depressing. I hate fucking hospitals. I can't wait till he's back home. I'm gonna go over there all the time. We ate at Allie's Ale House. They had a very small menu. They didn't have very many options. It was mainly pizza. And yeah. The shot's doing good. You see a different. I've lost some weight. I can tell you that. But the side effects are almost too much. I don't want to fucking take my next dosage. Like, fucking headaches that I get. And I'm always so tired. I don't like it. I don't care. I'd rather be chubby than fucking feel like shit every day. I'm supposed to take my next shot tomorrow. I don't think I'm going to do it. The headaches and the fucking just... It's too much for me, guys. I don't like it. I'm not gonna die. I'm not dying to be skinny here, even though I am losing weight at an incredible amount. Like, I'll give you that. That's the only good thing. But other than that, the side effect, like, I'm either shitting or I'm not. I don't know. I'm either constipated or I'm shitting. I don't know. I'm deciding, I'm thinking hard if I want to continue doing this. I'm already on a small dose. I'm on 2.5. It's kicking my ass, dude. I'm on Zepbound. I mean, try it. Take it and try it, you know. 263 isn't that big. You'll probably lose 60 pounds in like fucking 6 months on this shit. But it gives you no appetite. Like, you'll take 2 bites and you're done. Done, son. Then I get drunk super fast. I don't know, but the headaches for me. And the fucking nausea and being tired. Like, you motherfuckers know. When I used to work a couple jobs, I would literally party till 3, 4 in the morning, go to sleep until like 7, 8, wake up and fucking do a full day. I could not do that on this. No, it's damn near giving me a hangover, I feel like. Like, I know it's not a hangover, I know it's the side effects from this, but the headaches. And just feeling like shit. And then I get to a point during the day that I end up feeling a little bit better, and then I have a drink or two about it, and I feel way better. It's like, but here's the thing too, like, since I started taking it, I've lost 17 pounds. And I've only been on it, this will be my 4th shot tomorrow. 17 pounds in 3 weeks is a pretty big deal. I mean, it works, but the side effects. Well, I wish they'd wear off already, because it's a pain in my ass. But how long does it take for the side effects to wear off? I feel like I'm not drinking as much. But what's happening is the drinks are hitting me harder, faster. But yeah, I'm not drinking as much, but I'm getting drunker faster. I don't know, he's seeing my side effects and he's like questioning it now, but I don't know. I don't know when he's gonna start. I'm on Zepbound. I'm on 2.5 milligrams. I'm definitely getting results. Like, I stepped on the scale today, butt naked and shit after my shower. I'm down 17 pounds. That's just, well, and last time I weighed myself, I I can't remember. But it's like I lost a fuck ton of weight this week. It was like, I don't know, I was down like 9 pounds. Then all of a sudden it hit me today. I was like, holy fuck. How did this happen? Even Brian's like, you're getting smaller in the shoulders and all that. As he's playing with the fat on my arm while we're visiting my dad, I'm like, can you please quit squeezing the fat on my arm? The loose skin. I think you can always tell in your face first when you're losing weight. I'm built like a Teddy Graham. It's all stocky and shit. No tits, no butt. Well, I do got a bit. I do. I'm a Teddy Graham, though. I got a decent butt, but I'm all like stocky up here and like flat chested and shit. Hate it. At the end of the day, you guys, eat right, exercise, don't drink, don't do any drugs, die anyway. It all determines on how you want to, you know what I mean? How you want to go out, I guess. We're all going to die. It's the truth. Like, it's gonna happen or not, you know, we're all gonna go out one day. Like, are you gonna live your life to the fullest, or are you gonna be miserable and fucking counting carbs and shit like that? Ooh, thank you, 27. Hashtag 27. Well, good on you, Mark. Look at you. You're an upstanding citizen. May the Lord be with you. Here's the thing. Alcohol runs in my family, alright? My dad was an alcoholic. He had to give it up because of all his heart surgeries. But my mom was definitely an alcoholic. All my brothers and sisters, all of us drink. I think it's that gene. I think you get a gene. Hashtag 27. Thank you. Little puppy looking me in the face. I think it's a gene that you get. And we all drink every day. Now, don't get me wrong. Some of us get more fucked up than others. But get us all together and drink, it's a fucking hot mess. I really think it gets passed down. Like, my sister Annie probably drinks the less out of all of us. But the rest of us get fucking tanked. Every night. Yeah, no. My brother Ryan, he likes to drink beer. My brother Peter, he'll drink shots, he'll drink whatever. Me and Meredith like vodka, just like my mom. And Annie, she'll have wine, she'll have Long Island. She mixes her shit up. So, but she don't get shit faced like the rest of us. But she does drink. She's the responsible one. I'm not saying it like I'm proud. I'm fucking honest, Tanya. I mean, what do you want me to do? Be honest or tell you a good lie? We're not as close as we used to be. No, because we all live in different areas. Hashtag 27. Me and my brother Ryan live the closest. And then my sister Meredith, she lives in Muncie, which is like over an hour drive away from me. Hashtag 27. And Annie, she lives in McCourt, which is also a bit of a drive, so. That one was cute. Thank you. I liked it. Yeah, my sister, she moved to McCordsville, but she owns a lot of property in Destin Beach, so she's there a lot too. Or she owns condos there that she rents out and shit. She goes there a lot. I know, and I appreciate it. Thank you guys. I'm the youngest, yes. Yeah, Destin, Florida. My mom and dad have met Brian, but I've not brought my brothers and sisters around them because, man, it gets messy when we're together. It gets messy. Someone's always going to talk shit. Ooh, look at this. And I got upset because I couldn't bring a +1 to the wedding, and I was going to bring him, but I couldn't, so I was just like, and really I needed the money. I didn't, so I couldn't miss that day of work. Thank you, Dev baby. Hashtag Dev. No, when we get together, we get messy, and they start saying shit that embarrasses me, then I'll get mad, and you know what I mean? Not really all in it. Like, pretty much just Meredith. You see how we fight. But we're the closest age, so we pretty much grew up together. Hashtag blue. Hashtag heart, rainbow, diamond. Coco. Ooh, look at that. Oh, I like that one too. Thank you for the gifts, everyone. Thank you. I appreciate it. I don't know about that, Amy. Hashtag Mike. Thank you, Mike. I'll tell you this. I was almost 500 pounds. People could say whatever the fuck they wanted to say about me. Ooh, and another good one. Thank you, 27. Hashtag 27. Look. Even when I was big, I always had my hair done. My makeup did. Had a little cute outfit on and shit. I had to take more care of myself at that size. You know, you have to get under crevices and shit like that, like daily. Hashtag Mandy, thank you. That's one thing. No. I think I learned it from Lana and my real mom. Both of them never went out of the house without fucking makeup or, you know, not no pajamas, nothing like that. No, and you know what? Having gastric bypass probably really, if I could take it back, sometimes I would. Because there was nothing wrong with me. I had no health concerns when I was big. The only thing was I was big and I was scared of what was to come. But, man, that shit has damn near killed me. I don't recommend it. Like, think hard and long before you do it. Seriously. Especially with all these GLPs and shit, you know. Go that route first. I hate my nails right now. I want to get them redone. But I gotta let them fall off because Brian's gonna try to do them himself. He said if he doesn't do it right, then I can go get them done. So. I always say, being fat isn't the worst thing you can be in your life. There's a lot of other worse things that you can fucking be. Let me tell you right now. But the biggest lie I ever told myself was, oh, if you lost weight, all your fucking problems will go away. It'll be fine, because you'll be skinny. Bitch. What a fucking lie. What a fucking lie. And I believed it too, wholeheartedly. I was like, well, at least I'll be skinny, I'll be able to handle. No. Hell no. Why, Hollywood? I mean, it's part of you. And we move on. Pretty much, Danielle. That's it. Yep. You got that right. Damn. 19 years? I do not like sweet tea. Brian will not go to church with me. No. I've asked him. He said no. He's just not into that thing. So, you know, I hate that, but I can't force him, and whatever, that's his decision. Aloha. I don't like tea. I don't like any tea. I did like chai tea, but then it got tasting funky to me, so no. I'm picky. I'm fucking picky about my drink. I'll just drink plain water. I don't like flavored water. I don't like sparkling water. I don't like any of that kind of shit. When it comes to pop, I'll only drink Pepsi. No Mountain Dews. No. Every once in a while, a root beer. Root beers are alright. I drink milk, chocolate milk, and vodka cranberries. And slushies. I do love a slushie. Cherry's my favorite. Blue raspberry comes in second. Love pudding pops. They don't make them anymore. I don't like that flavored sparkling. I don't like energy drinks. I don't like protein shakes. In the morning, sometimes if I'm gonna day drink, I will have, you know, a vodka and orange juice, but yeah, I just like the cranberry. What's up, Angel Eyes? It's fucking nasty. Tonic water's nasty. What's up, Overnight? Do I ever? No. I don't like straight up vodka. I don't like any of that. I hate ginger ale. That is one of the... Oh my god, I fucking hate ginger ale with a passion. Like, when I was younger and I'd cuss, instead of threatening me with, like, my mouth with soap, because I could handle that after a while, because trust me, they put bars of Dove soap in my mouth. Both my parents did, okay? It wouldn't faze me. I'd be like, alright. I'd drink, it'd get out. They would threaten me with ginger ale. All of a sudden, I don't know a cuss word saved my life. And still this day, I fucking hate ginger ale. Now they just got tired of dealing with me and they were like, fuck it. She's a loose cannon. And frankly, we're scared to be around her, so just let her bounce off the walls. I'm telling you, my mom always said, you came out of all my kids, you were the one that came out with a personality. I didn't even cry as a baby. You know, like, when I came out, I was just looking around with these big blue eyes, she said. Just didn't cry, and then she popped a titty in my mouth, and I was content, and we move on. But I was off the hook as a kid. I know I was. Like, I wasn't a crybaby at all. Just feed me, and I was good. But I also was bouncing off the walls, too. But I have ADHD. Refill time. Hey, guys. Do not, under any circumstance, let me forget to make his goddamn lunch. The other day, I can't remember what day it was, I forgot to make his lunch, and he was shitty. Don't let me forget. I don't want to do it now. I want to have a drink. I don't want to do it now. No. Oh, it is almost 2 a.m. my time. Okay. At 2:30, we'll go do it. So, yeah. He's got an apprentice that's always concerned about what's in his lunchbox. Well, he wants to start doing a TikTok channel that puts all of their lunches and shows everybody what they're eating for lunch or whatever. And he was like, my lunch always looks the best. And I was like, oh, that made me feel good and shit. But the other day I forgot to make it, and he had to make it in the morning, and it pissed him off so bad. He's like, I was running late. These pizza chubs were not what they... Dude, that's what he's getting. So I guess... yeah, like... his apprentice or whatever is going to start... wants to see what's everyone... because everyone has a different style of lunch. I guess he was like, he calls Brian boss man. He's like, boss man, why does your lunch always look so good? And mine looks like shit. And that kind of makes me feel good. It's because I always give him the leftovers from the night before, you know what I mean? So that he says most of them have like sandwiches and shit, like bologna, and then there he is heating up a fucking chicken breast, stuffed chicken breast with vegetables on the side, and you know. The only thing the man asked me to do since I moved in, he hasn't asked me to pay a bill, he hasn't asked me any of that. He was like, just can you pack my lunches because it's a pain for me in the mornings. What's up, Jessica? So if that's all he's asking of me and does so much for me, and like, that's the least I can fucking do, you know what I mean? But I haven't packed it yet. I'm gonna give him those chubs and do the normal shit. You don't. You don't ask for much. He don't. He does not. Yeah, I've seen the lunch boxes that heat up, but at the job site that he's on right now, they have a microwave, but they've already asked him, dude, and I'm gonna fucking hate this. But the money's good, so it's like you gotta take the good with the bad. They're asking him because he's about to end this job here, and he's really good for it. He's a good teacher and all that. They want him to go to another job site that's like 30 minutes away, but it's 12 on, 1 off. That means 12 days on, 12 days working, 1 day off. And it's going to be like 3 to 6 months. Right now, he's 6 on, 1 off. He's a steam pipe fitter. So if you know what that means, then you know. And he's a foreman, too, so... That's gonna fucking suck for me. Yeah, at night, and then I go live after that, you know? That's why it's gonna suck. There's shit that needs to be done, and I need help with around here, and I'm just gonna have to fucking do it. Do it by myself. No, I asked him. I said I want to clean up the house and all that. He wants to do the ripping up of the carpets and all that and lay down the flooring himself. He don't want, but he did say that if I wanted to hire someone to help me clean, that's fine. But I can't trust motherfuckers out here. As soon as they find out I have a YouTube channel or a TikTok channel or any of that, they're going to be taking fucking videos and stuff, and it's going to get embarrassing. And you know what? At the end of the day, do I really give a fuck? No, I'll own it. But I don't necessarily... I don't want someone... Like, I don't know. I don't know how to put what I'm trying to say. Like, yeah, I can use the help, but also I don't want to be pressured into throwing shit away. And that's what pisses me off the biggest is, like, I love Larry, but he'll throw shit away, and I'm just like, do not, Brian's the same way, but a lot of it is a bunch of tools and shit. So he's thinking about getting a trailer, like one of those pods out here, and we're going to put a lot of the tools in there. But what I'm scared of is, like, let me go through it, okay, and don't fucking sit there and judge me what I want to throw away and what I don't, because I'm not going to throw away any of Brian's shit. That's a big fucking no. He will lose his fucking mind. But also, I know how people are. They're fucking sketch. I can't trust anyone. If they start recording anything and uploading it online, I'm fucked. Is bad. Is bad. You can't. Everywhere in the house has a path. The cleanest part is the kitchen and Larry's room. Where do you live at, Nicole? No, my dad always has told me, only your friends will fuck you because you wouldn't give the enemies a chance. I get overwhelmed. I have ADHD, and we both have like an ordering off of it shit problem. Like, I showed you guys the living room, but I don't want to show you anymore. No, I didn't let her come inside. I wouldn't let her come inside. No. Thank you, Taylor. Now, I think it's worse than you think because I minimize it. I did at my old house, yes. I had the rooms that I showed you guys. You know that garage was bad. But I didn't ever show you, like, like my living room, my bedroom, my bathrooms and all that were clean, and I didn't have that big because I didn't have any money. Now it's bad. Always keep a clean kitchen. And I, like, yeah, but they're, like, I never showed you into the workroom, you know what I mean? Because it was bad. It was almost to the ceiling full of shit. Larry had a heart attack when he had to fucking pack that up. He was like, that was a lot. But now, you get someone like me and someone like him together. It's bad. I mean, yeah, if I climb over the piles like I did last night, you seen how many cool things I found? I found those flip-flops I forgot I had. And then that plug-in. There was a bunch of, like, kitchen shit in there. No. I don't want to show you guys because maybe not necessarily you, but haters will fucking run with that shit for days. And I get overwhelmed. And then I want to have a cigarette about it, then drink about it, and then I fuck off. Yeah, I found my flip-flop. I forgot I even had those. I found, like, an extension cord that I had gotten that I forgot that I got. I showed you guys the dining room. I haven't showed you everywhere else. If you seen my bedroom, you'd have a heart attack. Alright, but it's even worse now. Because all of a sudden, I decided I was going to bring more of my clothes in. Now, I got a pile next to my bed. It's bad. Okay, I showed you the bedroom, but then you didn't know what I did yesterday and today. Started going through shit in the garage, which I couldn't, and I started throwing more shit in there. It's bad. Then I started to clean up. I started to get the old cans out of there and the cups and shit. Put them in a fucking trash bag. Then Frank, or one of them, tore them up. Now it's all over the floor. So I'm just like literally walking over shit to get to other shit to get to the bed. I get overwhelmed. I don't like it. Because if I get rid of something, 2-3 weeks later, I'm gonna want it, and I fucking threw it out. That's my problem. And I get overwhelmed. Like, I'll start, and then it's just too much, and then I gotta fuck off. He's worse than me, though. I'll tell you, he's worse than me about buying shit. Like, if I think something's like... I'm a food hoarder. So, growing up, I was fine. But then, in my 20s, I had very big food insecurities. So, now... Even when I lived in my own, I didn't have that much. I still hoarded food. You guys saw that. Now... that I do have my... Like... I'm getting 2 refrigerators, and we gotta get another refrigerator. There's not enough room. I hoard food. I hoard food and clothes. He hoards tools and, like, electronics and shit like that, and it stacks up, and it stacks up. And it's bad. So, my biggest insecurity is food. So, like, that's why we go to Costco you know what I mean? Now, it's to the point, I don't have anywhere to put the shit. We got a deep freezer, we got a fridge downstairs, we got a fridge upstairs, but I need another one beside the fridge upstairs for, like, drinks and the overlap of all that shit. No, it won't. I give it to, like, my mom and shit. Like, if I feel like it's gonna go bad, you don't understand. I live with 2 dudes. They'll eat it. Like, no. Like, canned food, boxed food, in the fridge. It's always, like, I don't know, I could show you right now. It's embarrassing, but it is what it is. Like, I get scared I'm gonna starve or something. Even when I lived alone, you guys know that whole fucking pantry was full. I don't know why. I don't know why I do that. No. Growing up, I never... Well, my parents... Okay. So, no. I always had food. At both my parents' house. At my mom's house, it wasn't food that I liked to eat. But I stayed with my dad a lot. And, like, I would have my little squeezy. I'd have anything that I wanted there. And that was fine. But then, when I decided I went through the phase where I hate my parents from like 18 to 25. So I lived by myself, and sometimes I wouldn't have enough food and shit like that. So then, as I got older and I started making more money and shit, I started like buying more food than I needed to, and I just sit there and stock it up and hold it up just in case. Well, I've never gotten over that. And even when I was waitressing and doing all that, I'd spend a lot. I'd pay my bills, but I'd spend a lot of money on food that I don't need, and I would stock it up. I would sneak eat when I was a kid. This is embarrassing, but it is what it is. So I would like wait till my parents went to bed, and I go to the fridge and like take like a bag of cheese or just whatever it is, like cupcakes, shit like that. And I go to my room and I'd hide it, and I'd eat it throughout the night and all that. And I think that's when my weight I started gaining, And then I would hide the wrappers and shit underneath my bed and underneath my fucking mattress and shit. I remember Lana, like, came in there to help me clean my room one time and lifted it up and found it all. And she was like, "Are you fucking kidding me?" Like, I would take, like, a whole bag of shredded cheese. I would do that. I remember doing it. And I go in my room while they were asleep and sit there and eat it all. And then I didn't want them to know that I ate it, so I would, like, put the wrappers underneath my fucking bed and shit like that. Or, like, candy bars and stuff like that, and just, like, hide the wrappers. Like, I don't know. So, I was a sneak eater. I still got caught, but still kept doing it. I don't know why. Like, I had plenty of food. I'd have a whole ass meal. I'd be all full and shit. But then, like I said, I'd wait for them to go to bed and go, like, steal cupcakes and shit, like little Hostess cupcakes and stuff. Not that I was stealing, it was whatever. And then I'd hide it. And I can tell you exactly where it came from. So, when I was younger, my parents divorced before I was even 1 year old, okay? And my mom had already had a bunch of kids, and I was late. She had me at like 39. So, she was pretty tired by the time she had me. So, I spent a lot of time with my dad. It was just me and my dad until I was like 4 or 5 years old. And then he ended up getting with Lana. And then Lana was around. Whatever. My mom remarried, and I was molested by my stepdad for years. But every time something stupid would happen, he'd be like, "Alright, you want to go to Hardee's? You want to go to McDonald's?" Like, he rewarded me with food. And then I started thinking food was like, a comfort type of shit. Like, when he would give me food, he'd be like, "What do you want?" "Okay, I want, fucking, I don't know, Twinkies or something." And he'd give me a whole box of Twinkies and let me eat it and shit. So, as I got older and this was happening, and I started gaining weight, and Lana was the one who called it out. She's like, "Something's not right here." She's gaining weight and all this, and then started finding, like, food wrappers underneath my bed and shit like that. And it was because of that. I'm telling you, I would have been fine if that would have never happened. But from, like, she met him when I was, like, 6, and it started happening all the way till I was, like, 12, 13. And I always got, rewarded with food. So when I went to my dad's and nothing like that was happening, I would have a whole meal and all that kind of shit. But I still just, I don't know, I would, like, take food, like packages of cheese and fucking I wouldn't just take one or two Twinkies. I'd take the whole fucking box. You know what I mean? Then I'd hide the box and the wrappers. But I was gaining weight, and Lana's like, something's not right here. It ended up becoming a thing. My dad kicked in the door, and oh god, you see that big ass fucking June bug? So yeah, it was like, I don't know, food was like my comfort, man, and I gained a lot of weight. Lost weight in high school. Then once I got out of high school, I just fucking the same thing. I started gaining weight again. Sorry, I'm a repeater. So yeah, as I got older, it was just one of those things. That was like my go-to, my security zone, you know what I mean? And I decided I hate my parents for a while. So I didn't have that much food, like, in my early 20s. But then, once I started making better money, once I was like 24, 25, I started food hoarding. And it's been like that ever since. Even past gastric bypass, all that. That was, I'm still like that at 39. Nah, don't worry about it. It's not your guys' fault. It's just life. Life's what's happening while you're busy making other plans. And it's true. Shit that happens to you as a kid, you hold that shit on. It's trauma. And you try to get over it. You know? But some things you just hold on to. Right, and we've all been through some shit, you know. Maybe some of you can relate to it, but I was always rewarded with food, and that's where it started to play a big deal in my life. Like, I felt it was a comfort, and I still do to this day. I can't let it go. They're June bugs. I live in Indiana. We have, when June bugs come out, they come out in full throttle, man. Morning, Audrey. Ooh, Slade. Alright, when I go in there and make his lunch, let's hear it. Yeah, cicadas are loud as fuck, but man, I like, even to this day, I like picking off the skins on the trees and shit. Yeah, 5 minutes. Go and collect the skins of them and shit. Yeah. Katydids. I've heard that too. I've heard that before. But, no, we call them just cicada bugs. We had a real bad outbreak. Like, it was like last year or the year before. Man. Everything was chirping. All night long. I haven't heard any this year. Oh, dude, I used to catch fireflies, put them in a fucking jar, and then smash them and write my name on the fucking cement so that it would light up at night. Yeah. Dude, when I was younger, I'm so gross, but it is what it is. I would take the dog shit out of the yard that turned white and use it as chalk. Like, things you do when you're a fucking kid, man. And nothing fucking scares you. You're just like, whatever. Oh yeah, I was crazy, especially when I was a teenager. Thank you, Jamie Lynn. I did. I'd use dog shit as a fucking chalk. Oh yeah, and you know those little red things that grow in the weeds or whatever? I'd sit there and eat them like they were strawberries. Someone told me they were poisonous, but I haven't died yet. I ate the honeysuckle. I remember when, you know, twigs and that white shit inside that was Indian chewing gum. Oh yeah, I'd break a stick open and chew on it. Us kids called it Indian chewing gum. And we're still living in shit. Oh yeah, honeysuckles, those were good. You know those little red berries that grow in the fucking weeds and shit? I'd eat those, like, again, like they were strawberries, and people would say, oh, they're poisonous. Look at me still living in shit. I remember being a kid and putting cards, like playing cards, onto my bicycle to make it sound like a motorcycle. I used to smoke weed out of a fucking tin can. Put little holes in it. Life was different back then, okay? You survived everything. What's up, Paradise? We're gonna go make us lunch here in a minute. Good night, Taylor. Oh, I'd lift cigarettes off my old man all the time. Nothing's new. Same old, same old. I remember when I was like 14, 15 years old, I'd have my friends over, we'd steal my mom's vodka and fill up the bottle with water. Yep. Life was good. That was back when, like, one drink or two would, like, fuck you up, you know? I remember my mom, she always had a cocktail in her hand. She always had a vodka tonic. And she'd be smoking her cigarettes, her fucking basic menthol lights and whatever. And she'd be on her phone with the friends, and she'd just look at us as kids and be like... She wanted us to go find a fucking lighter for her. And if we talked, she'd be like, shut up! We'd go find one, fucking give it to her ass. She was always losing lighters. Something about that one. She'd walk into, like, the kitchen and set her lighter down. We'd go find it, give it to her, and then fuck off. She just stayed on the phone. My mom stayed on the damn phone. Look, you remember when you had star 67 and all that, you could private number. Well, I always had friends that were calling like later at night, and then my mom would block them. One time I got smart and I got the phone from her, right? And I hit redial, and I found out her code. So I unblocked all my friends and started blocking her friends. Like my godmother Susie, blocked her number and shit like that. She ended up finding out and changing the code. I found it out again. AOL, they'd be online, I'd hear the fucking thing. Well, a friend would call and keep, oh my god, you don't know how many times we got cussed out. Paradise, you just want to come up here to try to get yourself known and shit, man. You were talking shit about me with Mama of the Bees and Minxie, and you want to come up here and now you want to be all like chummy, be friends and shit? I thought about it, but then I had a second thought about it. You were talking shit about me with that Mama of the Bees and Minxie. Where are you? Don't disappear once I'm calling you out. You know it's true. You guys told me about it. Never mind, he had to take in a very important call. But really, what's funny is, I don't have no damn documentary about me, none of that shit. But I still got more people on my side. I mean, the math ain't mathin' here. I'm just saying. You were very comfortable talking shit. I can drink this, I can't smoke this. I'm just saying, don't you find that fucked up? All these, and they've got hundreds of thousands of fucking followers and shit like that. Me sitting here, think you guys pay for that shit. And you can, and I get it. You talk shit about me with Mama the Beast. She's a wild one. But the Minxie thing, that bothers me. And I told you it did, and you continued. Right, what did he do? Disappear? Did he get a phone call? I'm saying, how I feel, and this is how I feel, and that's it. Hashtag Audrey. Thank you, Audrey. I feel like, yeah, I've had a huge TubeU channel, all that. I get taken down a lot, whatever. But my problem is, How do I have but I've got way more people sitting here chilling than they do. I feel like they come on here to try to, like, steal my people away from me or some type of shit. And then when they don't, then they want to talk shit. Because you guys are fucking loyal. You know what I mean? And because you don't rush over to their chats, then they sit there and talk shit about me. That's all I'm saying. I don't know. If you were me, you'd feel some kind of way about it, you know? And guess what? I don't have to sit here and talk shit about any of you to get views. We're sitting here talking about real life and stuff. He ain't taking me. I'm only 140 pounds. But do you see what I'm saying? There's like a trend here. Like these huge fucking channels come in here. I'm not at all. And I feel like, I don't know, I feel a way about it. I don't care if you're small, you're big, whatever. They're trying to take my people. But anyways, we move on. I feel like I get used. Okay? And it's not like it's upsetting me, but I'm seeing a trend here. I mean, even fucking Mama Tot, who's, let's be real, her views have been down for a while. And then she starts making comments on me. Like, who am I? I'm a fucking nobody. I'm some drunk bitch in Indiana just talking. And you know what? People gotta talk shit about other people to give you... I will not. A little... I feel a certain way, okay? And we move on. We gotta go make his fucking lunch. As another June bug flies through the air. I just feel a certain way. And if you were me, you'd get it. Here, I gotta unplug this first though. Now we're in the dark. I'm gonna give him those chubs. Everything else. Oh, fuck. Look, and because I didn't let him up, he just fucking appeared. How is that any kind of loyalty? You know what I mean? Yes, I know I have dishes in the kitchen, but I gotta pee.
Fuck, I thought you was in bed. I was getting ready to shut the door. keep wanting to get something sweet late at night.
I just got new cakes yesterday.
Huh?
I just got new cakes yesterday.
I haven't made it that far.
They're in the pantry.
Alright.
I got like
There's
these
something.
little cupcake things and crumb cake.
You need to go through there. I think there's something in there. Not good. That doesn't smell good. You smell it?
There's that. And,
What is it? Oh,
do you want a strawberry shortcake?
You still got some of that?
Yeah.
Shit was fire.
Do you want me to make you one?
Where's it at?
We got another cake. I'll make you one. Hold on. Let me go get the ice cream out back.
Still got ice cream too?
Yeah.
How much you made?
They made a lot. I couldn't believe how much they made, actually. A whole fucking thing of it. Give me a second, I'll make you something.
What the hell's in there?
Slushy. Cherry slushy.
Is it got alcohol in it?
No.
Yeah, no alcohol.
Yeah, it's just a cherry slushy. Alright.
I need a bulk over.
Something's stuck on the bottom of my fucking shoe. Rock or something.
Oh shit, this is leaking out everywhere.
I know.
We have what?
I've seen that.
How much ice cream do we need?
Plenty.
Well, that fucking ain't going in there.
You gotta hit the on button or it quits making it. And that irritates me.
Can you still use this receipt for that shit you do?
Yeah.
Oh, it's got juice in it. I put it there so it'll go. The fuck we up at 2:30 in the morning doing shit like this?
Life.
Yeah, that is not liquid. That's like fucking paste. That's a tomorrow job.
I'll get it.
This is tomorrow.
We're into tomorrow, Larry.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, that's how much ice cream's left.
Okay.
But there's, I don't know, I got like a crumb cake and some kind of other cake thing.
This, I haven't been actually getting cravings for a while.
You're
I might
all
be
sober and shit.
I might be pregnant.
I put you a lot of ice cream in there.
Thanks. Lactose intolerant pisses Royal off. Boy, he let one on me in the room down there the other day. I was like, I know you need to go outside. You gotta come out of here, stinky. He had that face. It's like, yeah, I knew it was you. Wasn't me.
Here, I'm gonna put some of this juice on there too.
Not the juice. I feel like a little kid.
You get the juice.
That's, yeah. What am I still looking for? Oh,
Are you hungry?
I don't know. No, I'm just I wanted something.
Sweet?
Yeah. Jesus.
There you go.
Show it to them.
Strawberry shortcake.
Shit's tall cake.
You want a little spoon or a big one?
I'd rather have a big boy spoon.
It's got holes in it.
What?
It's like this.
I'll take a little one.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
I'm gonna cut my tongue off. Fuck. Feel good. That now definitely feel like a kid.
But yeah, the other day I got crumb cake and there's like a little, like, I don't know, some other sort of cake in there.
Alright. Thanks, Mom.
You're welcome. Have a good night.
I do feel like a kid when you two start arguing. I'm like, I don't want to go in my room. We can all take off.
Put this back in the freezer. I'm going to eat that last strawberry. Well, there's 2 that are in here, so I'm going to eat them. We're done with that. Put this up, and then we're going to make lunch. Fuck. Still cold. First and foremost, I need a fucking refill. Vitamins. I need these vitamins in. Alright. He's going to get a black raspberry flavored water, a kiwi strawberry, and a sugar-free Monster. Got vitamins in there. He's gonna get a regular Bugle and some Cheetos. Oh, look who wants to come in.
There you go. Look who it is.
Hello.
Katie!
Oh my hobble sock.
What's up?
Nothing. I'm packing Brian's lunch.
Oh, what a good housewife.
You gotta be. Hold on. I'm grabbing some shit. A protein bar.
Oh,
And then a regular little chewy bar, which he likes. And then a crumb cake.
oh.
The hard part's coming, Stefan.
What's the hot pot? You making sandwiches or something?
No, I'm going to give him my leftovers from tonight when we went to the restaurant because I don't feel like fucking with it.
Ooh. We had steak earlier, so there's going to be steak and eggs tomorrow morning.
Ooh, I love steak.
What is not working?
Why are you so quiet?
Me? Am I
Yeah.
not always quiet?
No.
Oh,
Are you
Sparkly.
outside?
Yes. Barkley Diamond says, Katie, I had your vodka and cranberry juice today, girl. I am messed up, LMAO. I guess you inspired somebody.
That's what happens. What can I say?
Not the
I
vodka
am an
and cranberry.
influencer.
The vodka and cranberry.
Keep talking. I just gotta wash these
Yeah,
dishes.
that's okay. Hi, Lady Jane. Now she is schnitzelt. It's not?
I hear Rissa.
There is a Rissa alarm here, yes. There is.
Hi.
What's up, Rissa?
What's up?
Rissa is enjoying her coconut bra.
I got my toes in the water. I can see.
You,
Not a worry in the world. A cold beer in my hand. No, sorry. I just wanted to give them a chance. I'm sorry. What?
Rissa is always being so nosy.
I just got upset. You didn't catch it in?
What did you
I
get?
got you candy.
What a thing. Hold still.
And a blackberry Dr. Pepper.
Where are you guys at?
Outside.
Hold on, put it back.
At home?
No. No, we're at a secret location on vacation.
You see that?
On vacation at a secret location.
I'm in Hawaii on the damn beach.
Rissa is in Hawaii on the damn beach.
I keep telling everybody where I'm at, but nobody keeps listening.
It's a birthday retreat. The TikTok AI says a group of friends enjoys a vacation in Hawaii. Ask about their trip. TikTok is listening to us.
They talk shit. That AI thing doesn't get it all the time.
I know.
I just scrolled up in the comments and somebody said, Brissa, do you have any tips for flying? I only really have any helpful tips if you're fat and you're flying because I'm fat.
She's
So
trying to say, can you believe this? Can you believe this, Katie?
if you're
She's
fat
trying to
and you
convince
fly,
me that
make
she's
sure
fat.
you take a blanket with you so that way you can put it under your butt because the seatbelt thing hurts.
She's trying to convince me that she's fat.
Make sure you get a seatbelt extender too.
You're not fat.
Yeah, I know, right? I keep
How
telling
dare
her.
you?
She's just a little short for her weight, that's all.
What the hell? Stretch me out then.
Buy an extra seat and a seatbelt extender, exactly.
Like, dude, we need to get one of those machines. Well, it's not a machine. We just need. You have one in your bedroom at home. The thing you lay on and you flip over and it stretches your back. Maybe if I lay on that shit for like 8 hours, it'll be like 2 inches taller or something. Who knows?
Rissa just needs to be 7 feet tall. Then it's all good.
Yeah.
You like them tall.
I know. Well,
Why
Rissa,
did you ever like Minxie like that?
Rissa is a shorty. You know it.
I'm not. I'm literally 6'1", and you're talking about short.
I am 5'4".
No, for real?
Yeah,
Damn. Pocket size. You're tiny.
I'm 5'4". I'm short.
No.
So here are the chubs I was telling you guys about earlier that I didn't like at the restaurant.
Oh.
They've got mozzarella and pepperoni in them. But I'm giving them to Brian for lunch because I'm not going to eat them.
Okay.
And I'm also going to give him the marinara and queso that goes with it. And a cheesy gordita crunch from Taco Bell that I didn't eat yesterday.
Not the taco hell.
And he's got his ranch for his vegetables, which I'm going to add more ranch to. What are you guys doing? Like, you just chilling or?
Yeah. Rissa has been in the garden, and now she's trying to be a bad fitch, and she ordered snacks.
Uber Eats?
What was it? DoorDash.
DoorDash.
DoorDash. Delica, pocket size.
And you're not going to tell us where you're at?
No, I can't.
Hawaii.
I can't.
Hawaii.
Yeah, probably for the best. You can't trust motherfuckers online.
What's up, boo?
I have not had my eyeballs on all day.
A blanket outside of the summer. That's giving Colorado vibes. Not Colorado.
No.
What?
Just a little bit.
Like that?
No.
What do you want?
I'm trying to tell you something without telling you something.
Okay.
There you go.
Take a hint.
Leave the phone like that. Leave it like that.
Like that?
Yeah.
Like this?
No. Baby.
Remember the sunscreen, yes.
A little double chin.
He's just getting carrots tomorrow, no broccoli.
Carrots. Like a bunny.
Carrots are good for eyesight.
I know.
He's a steam pipe welder, so if you know what do you know what that means?
No, what is it?
He's a steam pipe fitter and welder.
Oh, okay.
So he works like long hours, but he's in front of like a huge steam pipe and like moves it. That's why he's so big. Is, but that's what he does all day. He makes great money doing it, so I'm not mad at him. But He has to have a big lunch because he has 2 snacks a day, 2 breaks a day, and then his lunch. So,
He loves to lay some pipe, right?
oh yeah, he lays good pipe. Let me tell you, he's got me smitten.
Katie,
What?
Katie, you like a good pipe.
I do, especially a very big pipe.
Oh, Steamboat Springs.
What would you do with a small one?
I know, right?
Ooh,
Peppers in here.
pepper, hell yeah.
Yeah, put some peppers in here.
That makes me when we go home, I just want to be the voice in the background for the right this second until I get my eyeballs.
Your eyeballs. Where are
Yeah,
your eyeballs?
they're on the table next to the beds. Hello.
Hello, is it me you're looking for?
I can see it in your
Oh,
eyes. That's meowing in the chat.
Oh, you know what I'm talking about. And then I always give them like 2 cheese sticks because cheese is good.
The blanket is like wow.
yeah, but I was
Wow.
gonna say that makes me crave like when we go home like the baby peppers with like cream cheese and everything bagels. Maybe a pickle and some salami or something. Oh, fucking charcuterie board.
A charcuterie.
A charcuterie board.
I love those.
Me too.
Now I gotta make his yogurt. He loves a good yogurt.
What are you talking about? Shaved coochie?
I did not say no shaved coochie. I said charcuterie. I know how to say it, charcuterie, but
Yeah,
I'm
it's charcuterie.
calling it charcuterie.
A charcuterie board.
What are we doing on vacation? We're hiding away from the bullshit.
You can't run from bullshit.